Hey everybody, this is NJ, the host of the NJ podcast. This is Significant Lesson Saturdays. This is part of the Everyday series where we share insights and inspiration based on lessons we can learn from other people's lives. These can be a fictional or non-fictional character. I believe that if we learn from other people, we can shorten our journey to success. Saturdays is a great time to learn because you're just chilling and winding down. And it's a great time for us to learn because the more you learn, the more you grow and the better the person it is that you become. And on today's episode, we are going to talk about lessons we can learn from Trevor Noah, the comedian. He is the comedic genius who took the art form global from South Africa. He built his career consistently over 10 years in front of an audience of 10 people. Well, he started out in front of an audience of 10 people, and then now he ended up selling out Madison Square Garden in 2019. He can entertain a diverse crowd and gets people thinking with his observational comedy. He has earned millions of followers, garnered multiple accolades, and is now friends with the greatest people on earth. Forbes listed him as the fourth highest earning comedian in 2019 with a whopping $28 million. Hey, Trevor Noah, just give me a bit, He is best known as the host of the political sketch show, The Daily Show. His name is Trevor Noah, and here are some lessons that we can learn from him. The first one is take every opportunity without the fear of failure. We spend so much time being afraid of failure, afraid of rejection, but regret is the thing we should fear most, said Trevor. From the moment Trevor started stand-up comedy, he would not waste any opportunity and would not be afraid of taking any opportunity. When he set out to start his first special, The Daywalker, some called him arrogant, not ready, and that he would fail. This did not stop him, and now he is South Africa's greatest comedian with more than 10 specials. A number of them are on Netflix. When he was approached to take over The Daily Show, he was afraid, there were many doubters, but he took the opportunity and made the most of it. He didn't succumb to fear because regret weighs heavier than fear. When he said, he also said, if this comedy thing does not work out, at least I have poverty to fall back on. Trevor worked, took every opportunity, and made the most of it. We should strive to live without fear, as fear is a traitor that will leave us with the heavy weight of regret and robs us of opportunities. If you have 10 opportunities a day, then you should take every single one of them, as it is the accumulation of executing on all your opportunities that will make you great over time. And if you miss them, you may never get them again. Take every opportunity without the fear of failure. The next lesson we can learn from Trevor is humorously entertain people with critical thinking. Comedy is a great tool. We are trying to find ways to use humor to enlighten people without preaching to them. Trevor is known for his observational comedy, humorous takes, and twists that have a message that is thought out and leaves the audiences thinking. He uses comedy to provide his perspective and to challenge preconceived ideas without being dogmatic. From his sketches about South African politicians to American culture, through to observations on accents and languages, there is always a message and critically thought out observations. One powerful perspective he shared was about accents. Accents are not a measure of intelligence. It is just people speaking a different language with the rules of their own language, said Trevor. He is a master of accents and observational comedy and shares different perspectives on a topic that challenges us to not be closed-minded while not forcing our way of thinking on someone else. Critical thinking is the objective analysis and evaluation of an issue in order to form an opinion. There can be a culture where people don't want to think and push their agendas on others without observing alternatives. This can limit how we interact and grow as people. It is important to have your own opinion and know how to share it in a humorous and non-judgmental way that allows you to reach others and grow as a person yourself. The last lesson we can learn from Trevor is be open to learning. Progression, in my opinion, is often identifying shortcomings, whether it's views or the things you're doing in life, your relationships, and trying to find the places where you improve on those. Trevor had the opportunity to open a show for the greatest stand-up comedian alive, well, in my opinion, Dave Chappelle. He didn't know why he was asked and what he would say to the audience. You're not here because you are funny. You are here because you are interesting, Dave advised Noah. Trevor is an interesting person when you consider his story. He was born a crime in apartheid South Africa. Hey, he has a Xhosa mom and a Swiss father because we all know how the Swiss love chocolate. He has had many colorful characters influence his life and operated for a long time in the diverse country of South Africa. Because of his background, he is open to learn and getting new experiences. I am open to being wrong. I want people to engage with me. Share your perspective. Let me know about your world so I can learn, explained Noah. If there is one thing you will never waste your money on, it's travel, as you get to learn from other people, he said. To practice his accents, get new material for his shows, and understand the world climate, and for The Daily Show, he constantly interacts with people and places that teach him more. If you stop growing, then you regress and rob yourself of the best experiences that life has to offer. If you are open to learning, then you become a more interesting, valuable, and compelling character to whom many people will be drawn. What you learn from others may end up saving you and propelling you to superstardom so you can make a greater contribution. I hope that you enjoyed this episode of Significant Lessons Saturdays, where we broke down a few lessons that we can learn from Trevor Noah, the comedian. To recap some of the lessons: 1. Take every opportunity without the fear of failure. 2. Humorously enlighten people with critical thinking. And then 3. Be open to learning. If you enjoyed this episode, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Which of these lessons is the most important to you, that you resonated most with? If you're interested in any books and merchandise, please head over to the website. Have yourself a fantastic Saturday. If you're resting or you're grinding, take these lessons, implement them, and see the better person that you will become, because the more you learn, the more you grow, and the better the person it is that you become. And I will see you on the next episode.